What the fuck is up, y'all? I am the Jew Bag Fats King. We are joined, as always, by my brother from another mother, the Yeti. But we have a special set of guests this week to do a wrap-up of our full Astronomicon experience. We are joined, as always, by one of my favorite fucking people on the planet, Noize 13. What's up, brother?
Moose, motherfuckers. We're live. We're in the studio. I brought Fritz.
He always brings Fritz the fucking cat. This is like the third time I've got to interview somebody who has made every bit of music I've listened to since I was 15. I'm just going to mark out about that for a second.
Calm down.
Yeah, man. Pump your brakes, bro.
If these guys can tell you anything, I have no brakes. I am a runaway train down a fucking hill.
That's true. That's true.
I did see you at Astro, and you appeared to me as like you had like a full headdress of a chief, and you're just vibing. You had the leather pants on, man, and there's just colors pouring out of your pores. It was great.
We didn't do the same acid.
I don't know what you did.
I don't know. Hell House licked me, and it was like the opposite of when you lick a toad. Yeah.
The toad licked you.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we get into the meat of this, I just want to say right now, if you missed Astro 4, you fucked up. You fucked up hard. There was some staleness, and we can get into that staleness, but as far as an overall the event, the con, everything, worth every penny I paid, worth every bit of hassle it took to get there, and yeah, I don't regret the choice I made.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to be at the next one and the one after that, and probably
and the one after that, and the one after that,
unless it turns into San Diego and I just can't afford it no more. I
really don't think we have the ability to get that big. We could get close, but we're never going to be. I don't think we'll ever rival San Diego Comic Con.
I'm okay with that. Those prices are insane.
Well, let's hope that the venue grows, but it just stays as cool as it is already with all that shit.
It seems like every year we pack it right to the max and like, okay, we'll get bigger next time, and we just pack it to the max. So
no matter how big you get, we're going to fill it.
Yeah,
if you tell us there's 500 tickets, those 500 tickets will sell. If you tell us there's 800 tickets, bet those 800 tickets are gonna fucking sell. So yeah, I guess that's where we should start. The hotel. What was everyone's thoughts on what was the fucking name of the place again?
The Sheraton.
Sheraton.
Okay.
I mean, I thought it was a very nice hotel. Really, the only problem I had with it was, again, just we packed it to the max, and it was kind of tough to move, especially on like day 2. It was really packed down there.
Oh yeah. When everybody started actually arriving on day 2 after you'd already been there since Thursday night. So here's what I'm going to say, because I've been doing a lot of hotel staying in the last 2-3 years. This place wasn't any different than most hotels I've been to. Other than the fact that the shower was way fucking nicer. Like, literally, the rooms almost identical.
Oh, my God. I'll tell you this. How I know I'm coming up in the world, guess how many shower heads I had?
In your house or in your hotel room?
No, in the hotel.
4?
2, man. Fucking 2. That's how you know a motherfucker's coming up.
Yeah, and we had like wood in there.
2 as well. Yeah, wood grain floors. It shows how fucking easy it is to impress juggalos, because all weekend all I ever heard was, "Did you see the wood grain floors for the shower, man?" I'm like, yes, I saw the shower. It's a nice shower, but overall, as far as the room, didn't look much different than any other hotel I've ever been to. Just gonna say that.
Shout out to Sheraton, though. I've definitely lost my keys at least 12 times. Every time.
Oh yeah. Like, the staff definitely did not know what they signed up for when they booked us.
They were nice to me, man.
And the best part,
nice, yes.
This is one of the best parts. Nobody knew this when we got there, but there was a big fucking wedding that was also booked the same weekend. So I know that there's at least 5 or 6 of you weird motherfuckers that photobomb somebody's wedding. I know you're out there. If you got the pictures, let's see them.
It wasn't me. I might have stole some cake though, but I mean that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
That was, me and Fritz went over to the wedding, and Fritz was running a coat check scam. He was like taking all the people's coats and fucking like getting all this shit out of them. I mean,
and
no.
all you got to do is wear one of those red jackets, and you can fucking valet park people's rides, man.
Yeah,
I
that's really all
I
it
stole
takes.
car radios, all kinds of shit out of there, so it was fresh.
Well, see, that's the best part about you, Fritz. That I've finally realized it. You don't look like what anybody would think you're supposed to look like.
Exactly, and that's the great part. I'm invisible.
He really fucking is. I wonder how many shows that you were at that I was at, and I never even knew who you were.
I just stand there, and sometimes people be like, "Hey, aren't you that guy?" And I'm like, "Nope,
Nope,
don't know."
Not him.
Don't know who that guy is.
I'm a ghost. And he just walks away.
Right. So we arrived Thursday night, and the thing that I really liked about this Astro compared to Astro 3, Parking Loticon was off the fucking chain. The after party in the parking lots was almost as good as the con, almost as good as the shows. Like, unbelievable how many of us were just out there smoke clouding.
Yeah, not just that, but like I do believe I probably heard some unreleased music.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I do believe that there was multiple, marijuana cigarettes floating around.
So what night did you get? You arrived on Thursday too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no. Okay, so this is the story from Thursday night, because I met Gibby. Gibby's cool as fuck. We're gonna have Gibby on real soon, just so you guys know. But Chuck Reeves, who should be joining us any minute now, if he does, he showed up with a fucking puff cone. If you don't know what this is an electronic dab nail that is also a bong, and he busts out these fucking diamonds fucking dabs. These are, I think they're like 98 THC. I'm not sure. It's a retarded amount of
yeah,
THC.
and he had like 2 different kinds too.
Yeah, two different fucking kinds.
Yeah.
As someone who smokes dabs a decent amount, and there's always the thing that comes with dabs is there's always the burn. There's always the ow, that hurts. I think my lungs are gonna implode. Not with this fucking thing. This is next level, people. You should get one if you can afford one. I think this is one of the more dangerous smoking implements I've ever been introduced to, because you do not realize how big of a hit you are taking until it is far, far, far too late.
Chuck was playing it up a bit, but I had like 22 hours not sleep traveling, and then I still partied. And I hit that thing, and it had me doing like little circles, like on the floor, just like looking down, like, oh shit, where am I going?
I didn't realize it because we were standing in like an 8-9 man circle, and I just started crab walking slowly but surely while I was talking because my feet wouldn't stop moving.
It was good times, man.
It was great times. So that was Thursday night. There wasn't really anything. Oh, there was one more thing. Me and a few of the homies, we decided to get a little curious and see what the con floor looked like, and we kind of got yelled at by Mike Winokur. Not really yelled at so much as, hey guys, this isn't done yet. Let us make it fresher for you. And we appreciated that. So we got the fuck out.
Well, you guys weren't doing it on purpose. You're just like curious and shit, right? You know?
I mean, we're juggalos, and if you don't say, hey, don't go there.
Yeah.
You didn't expressly tell me I couldn't. So now I know.
Right. Yeah, that always happens too. At shows, it's like they have the security like ropes or whatever, and then people go around those, so they just like move them forward.
Yep. So that was Thursday night. There wasn't really a whole lot of con going on. There wasn't really even a whole lot of people there at that point. But the ones of us that were, we can say we survived Parking Loticon night 1. So the next day is the Astro pool party. This pool compared to the other pool, like the other pool was bigger, but that hotel was shittier. So the trade-off is there. And I kind of liked the outdoor indoor pool. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the atmosphere. I immediately came out and you guys were there, and Gibby.
I think
Fritz,
that was actually when we linked up again the next day.
Yeah, that was, yeah. And then and I just gotta say, Yeti too, the whole time was snapping photos the whole time. So.
Oh, shout out to the fucking Wandering Yeti. This motherfucker was on sharpshooter mode all weekend. Some of the pictures he got, people, they'll be on our Instagram. They'll be up on his personal page. You should check some of this shit out.
Yeah.
What they said.
Yeah, let Yeti get some words in edgewise. Sorry.
I mean, do you got anything you want to add, fuckface? If you want to interrupt.
No. I just what they said. You should do it because
I'll interrupt again. You guys know I'll do that. But all the photos you see of Yeti that are posted from Yeti were taken by me.
Noize cam.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When I was
he did steal my
fucked out of
camera.
my head. Anytime I was fucked out of my head, I'm like, Yeti, give me this shit. He's like, it's expensive. I'm like, give me that shit.
We'll get to that. We'll get to about the expensive camera in just a little bit.
Yeah.
So first thing about the pool party, I want to shout out to Coachella showing up in her moondoggy costume. It was hot as fuck, and you was in full gear, girl. I give you props.
Hey, moose.
That's some dedication. It was flipping hot that day.
There were people who had brought their masks to the pool. I brought mine. There weren't as many as I thought there were going to be, fuckers.
Hey,
it was hot, man.
Yeah.
It was hot all weekend, and I'm pretty sure I had a face with me the whole time.
Yeah, I gotta say, Detroit's weird. It's like, hey, it's hot as fuck. Hey, here's storms that are trying to kill you. Woo!
That's pretty much the Midwest in general, bro. It is either hot or trying to kill you.
Usually, yeah.
He's learning about the weather in our area because our friend is a refugee at this point.
Yeah, I came across in a canoe, and Fritz grabbed me up.
Oh shit! Let's rewind. We got to talk about your flight over because you had one hell of an eventful flight.
Oh, dude, yeah. I got to the airport, had like an hour till my flight, and they were like, "Your COVID test's no good." So I had to fucking go get a COVID test, which was 20 minutes back to town, and then it was like supposed to be 20 minutes for the COVID test, but the girls at the test place got it done in like 5 because they're G's. And then I made it back another 20 minutes. I had like 20 minutes to spare. Couldn't get my bags underneath. Had to fucking take them on the plane. And then I get to the next place and they tell me the plane's been overbooked. Not everybody can get on. So I go up to the flight attendant lady. I'm like, tell me I'm one of the fucking people getting on, right? And she's like, yeah, you're good. But still, though, it's just like, by the time I got to customs, I was like, what's going to happen next? And it was literally like, fucking, what do you come in here for? And I was just like, I'm coming down for Astronomicon. And she's like, what's that? And I was like, it's Detroit's biggest convention, pop convention. And she's like, okay, have a good time. And just lets me through. And I'm just like, grab my shit. And I'm just like, thank you. Like, all surprised and shit. Like, fuck. Like, holy fuck.
We joke about Fritz having to meet you at the border with a canoe, but that shit almost had to happen.
If it had to happen, we're going to do it.
Yeah, we got the spot.
So
not over. If I get banned ever.
So we flash back to to Friday. Sorry, I had to get that in there because your flight was fucking ridiculous. But
yeah.
Anyway, so like I said, the pool party was pretty cool. A few people got in the pool. The homie Scott Vance, who I finally met. The number of people who I've been online with in the last year and a half, 2 years, and I finally got to meet them was through the fucking roof. To everybody who was cool enough to say what's up to me, I fucking love y'all. You were the greatest. And something else that I didn't realize, there are more people who know us than I thought. Little collar pop on that one. I felt pretty fucking good about that.
Well, I've been telling you, you guys are fucking like famous and shit. I've been telling you that, man, for a minute now.
Yeah, but when your self-esteem chills around your feet in the toilet, you don't think anybody gives a fuck.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. But you know what? You got like that fucking handsome beard. You rock that shit, brother, man. I seen you at that pool party flexing. You was out there just fucking flexing guns, going like fucking
I don't
horseman style.
I don't have any guns. I only have goo. But oh yeah, every picture I said I was going to do it. I threw up 4s in every picture that got took to me. I'm proud of that one too. So the overall, like I said, the pool party is pretty cool. But then the actual con started, and
It was.
I want to say the hotel. I don't know what their beef was with turning up the AC, but fuck you guys for that one. It was so fucking hot in the actual con floor. We're in a hotel, and I'm sweating my ass off. I couldn't believe it. I was like flabbergasted. But some of the guests they had this year were pretty fucking cool. But we had staleness pretty much right off the bat. Jason Mewes was filming Clerks 3. Nobody was surprised that he canceled. It's Clerks 3. No offense to us, but it's fucking Clerks 3.
Yeah.
So
they did do that personalized message thing too, right?
So if anybody was butthurt about that, I'm sorry, but get over it. And then Corey Taylor canceled because he had fucking COVID. So it looked like we were off to a rough start, but honestly, the overall, like, so those are the two things that got missed. But other than that, there really was not a whole lot of major staleness as far as the con was concerned. The first day, there was an amazing fucking horror trivia with Ala Zulalu. If you've never had a chance to interact with these three, fucking do it. These are some of the coolest motherfuckers you will ever meet. That's just straight shit right there.
Who won that? Who won that?
Luke fucking Franklin. Rigged. Fucking rigged, and he knows it.
The goon.
Oh, the goon.
Get better, goon.
We love you, Luke.
Surgery.
Get better, bro. We love you. He just had back surgery, so if you know Luke, reach out to him, tell him you love him.
Yeah.
But another eventful thing that took place at the fucking horror convention, the horror part of the trivia, the homie Jesse Reese, during a question that had to do with Cujo, which is, as everyone knows, a Saint Bernard. This drug asshole screams out loud, "Saint Bernard!" So now that's just something we do.
Yeah, it's all over the alleyway already.
I was joking with him. I said I can't wait for 2 years when like motherfuckers are screaming this shit in the line and they don't know why, but us who were there, we will remember.
That's just great, man. Like what? Like scoop poop kind of, right? Something like that.
Kind of like that. It's one of them fucking things because we're juggalos and we yell shit.
50 years from now, there will be like 800 people that were there, and they all know how that got started. But none of them know
because they were all there, right? Yeah. So I decided that after the horror convention, I was going to go try to meet my idol Mick Foley. And I made an ass of myself. So I walked up to his table thinking it was going to be nobody there, but I was very, very incorrect.
That's very foolish of you.
The line literally went all the fucking way out to the lobby. I should have expected it, but I didn't. So I walk up to Mick with all this excitement in my face like a fucking kid on Christmas, and his little hand was like, "You got to get in line, pal."
Nah.
So there's that.
Laugh at him.
There's that. There was a Kings of Horror convention or seminar, but I fucking missed that. I'm bummed I missed that because I wanted to be there for it. That was Bill Moseley and fucking the guy that played the main killer in fucking Hills Have Eyes in the OG Hills Have Eyes. I can't remember his name. And a couple other horror icons. I'm bummed I missed that because my timing was for shit. But we'll gloss over because there was some other things, but who cares? I met Blaze and ROC. I got them to throw up 4s. That was fucking amazing. Met Zool. I've met them before, but I finally got a picture with them. And I completed my 2-year Joey Black scavenger hunt. If you guys have been following us since last Astro, you'd know the story of how I had $300 bills from the Parish video, and I got them autographed by Lee and Joe. and literally ran into Leanne Bill and literally ran into Joe 4 times and never had a marker on me or the Bills. So I couldn't get him autographed for 2 years, but I finally completed that scavenger hunt.
Think about that. It took him 2 years of his life to get that signature.
It was worth every fucking minute.
Dedication.
They were very, very surprised when I busted them out. I was like, I need you guys to finish this.
There's like, wait, that
Man.
was like forever ago. What do you, what?
My Friday, I wish it was as cool as yours, but I spent a majority of it, I think, just preparing for my set. I think you actually saved me a spot for something, and I was like, I got shit to do. I was like, I gotta rehearse a bit here, man.
I don't fucking remember. I was very, very high. Like, okay, so I don't live in a legal state. So when I'm in a legal state, I breathe more weed than I do oxygen.
When he's in a legal state, he's in a legal state.
Ah.
Boy, the dad jokes are strong on this one.
All
So
right, whatever, man.
let's get to the next part of the evening. Because Yeti, you were with me pretty much the entire fucking time, weren't you?
For what? All day?
For Friday.
Yeah. Pretty much. We just sort of wandered around a lot.
We did. There was. Here's the thing. You can see the whole con, like really the whole con, in a day and a half. If even so maybe even a day. Going back is just because you want to. But it was so fucking crowded Friday that like I got off the floor as fast as I could because there were so many people there. And I'm not gonna say that I have claustrophobia, but you know, I thought about farting once and I was like, this whole room's gonna smell my asshole.
I mean, at least you were considerate. That's a
I still
rare.
farted.
He's
Okay,
growing
well,
as a person.
No, I still farted.
he's clearly not.
Oh, damn. Well, fuck.
You give me far too much credit.
I'm
So-
uber worried about like just being in somebody's way. So I'm just like, I need to be as small as possible. And you're just like, well, they can just deal with this.
Yeah, that is exactly my thought process. I
Nice.
sometimes I do wish that I could just give you an ounce of the fuck I don't give. I
Can I
think
get-
you'd be a lot happier.
Well, I'm going to give you like 2 ounces of couth.
No, my body will reject that shit.
Yeah, he just burns like acid. He's just like, ah!
Okay, so now that we've ridiculed my horrible ass for a little bit, what was everyone's thoughts on the blind pig for the first night for Killer Karaoke?
I fucking love that shit, man. The drinks and the setting. They put up my weed Canadian flag behind the bar. They were showing me some love there.
Yeah, for that first night for Killer Karaoke, I thought the blind pig was great. It was a little awkward just because being a college town.
If you're talking about all the normies trying to meander through us, that was one of the best things ever. Don't call that awkward.
Yeah,
That was beautiful.
I noticed that, and I love that because it was a bar with like some upscale people right down the street, and they were like,
such hipsters.
what is going on here? This is
It was-
frightening.
Right after my set, which was amazing, by the way. My
Fuck
amazing
yeah, it was.
set.
I'm sorry I couldn't get a pit started for you, bro. Nobody wanted it. I called out
Man,
the
I
whole
was
crowd.
the first one on, but for all the compliments and the love that I've gotten, it was a great ass set, is what I've surmised.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It was a great time. And
I was like, when I was doing that Eat Crow shit, man, I was
God, I
like
love
throwing
that.
that shit out of my
I love
fucking
that
soul,
fucking
man.
song, dude. I love that fucking song. That might be one of my favorite songs you've ever written.
Lex and Gibby came up, rocked the fucking set with me, man. Holy shit. That was crazy. I think that's the way to do it. That's the way to kick Astro off. Anybody else who has to open it up, take notes.
Yep. So, do you feel like you had any nerves or anything when you was on stage this time? Because it'd been a while since you performed, hadn't it?
Yeah, I had performed since last Astro, and then motherfucking Gibby and Lex are nowhere to be, seen. First song starts playing, I'm getting through it, and they come in like fucking Superman and shit through the door up to the stage, and just glide up on that bitch, fucking kill the set, and that's when no nerves happen. That's when Noize kicked the fuck in, and I was just like, all right, let's murder shit. And I
Superstar
did.
mode. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You had a great set, and I honestly I cannot fucking wait for the next one. Another guy who had a great set that I was surprised had a great set was the homie Kosher Dills. Jewish Juggalos for life. This dude, we took a picture of him in his full Moses gear. He's pretty fucking cool. Kind of in the vein of a Little Dicky, but way more lyrical.
Yeah, he was rocking like different like gear on set and shit.
Yeah, he had fucking costume changes and shit. So like, he got the theatrical side of it, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Dude was on point like all night. I just saw him like performing. He was definitely there like to do fucking work. And by that I mean he went up there and rocked his shit and was very on point.
Now, something us VIPs got that the other cats didn't get was we got a full fucking Blaze set. And it was lit. The Dead Man did not disappoint. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I can confirm it was lit as fuck. Also, all the joints were lit. Anything smokable was happening.
Was smokable.
Yeah. I was enjoying the plume. I was adding to it. So were you. Maybe we weren't. If any cops are listening, this is all bullshit.
Fuck the police.
Motherfuckers down here. I'm an immigrant. Be good.
He's like they will beat my ass and deport me.
So that night ended a little stale for us just because it took forever to get an Uber.
Hold on, you're getting ahead of yourself. You forgot about the best part of that night. Dirk fucking Manning. So if anybody remembers last Astronomicon, Dirk blew us all out of the water with a cover of Motorhead's Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. If you haven't found the video, go find the video right now. I'm sure it's somewhere. We might even put the link on there if Paul remembers to do it.
It won't let me because we're not popular enough.
So anyway, he gets on stage and he busts out a jersey and he pulls out a hat and he puts it on backwards. And I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna rap? I didn't know what he was gonna do. And it's Break Stuff by Limp fucking Bizkit.
He did Durst better than Durst's been doing Durst lately.
Well, I mean, have you seen Fred lately?
He looks like
It's a shtick. He's fucking clowning people.
Well, it's working because he looks like a fucking moron.
Yeah, well, guess what? People are talking about Limp Bizkit more than been talking about Limp Bizkit in a long time.
Yeah, but not for their music.
Hey, they actually put on a dope set, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, it's great when
we're talking about Astro, you motherfucking ADHD ass motherfucking.
Okay, so after the event, it was pretty cool. Blaze and that one guy whose name I can never fucking remember. They did "Fight for Your Right to Party" by the Beastie Boys. That was phenomenal. Twisted did fucking "This Ain't a Scene, It's a Goddamn Arms Race." Not my jam, but it was fucking pretty cool to hear them do it. Anybody gonna add anything?
Oh, I was fucked up by that point, man. Me and Hell House have been throwing back whiskeys all goddamn night. They like people buying me drinks, bringing me drinks, putting roofied shit in my drinks.
So he says.
Did you get taken advantage of?
I mean, I wouldn't say taken advantage of as much as I had a good ass time at Astro.
I mean, yeah, we all did. So this is where our first little taste of staleness comes in. So the Killer Karaoke show ends at like what, 2 in the fucking morning?
Yeah.
It was kind of late. We'd razzed all the hipsters. We'd done everything we were gonna do. The bar was like, you ain't got it. You can't go home. You ain't gotta go home. You can't fucking stay here. So we tried to set up a lift, and it doesn't really work out the way we want it to. And by the time it's decided that it isn't working out the way we wanted to, the homie Sonny Mills decides he's going to walk the 45 fucking minutes back to the hotel.
A Canadian would die. A Canadian would die.
My fat ass would die. I'd be fucking hyperventilating. But after we finally got our Uber set up and we finally made it home, it's so funny because Casey and I were out in the parking lot smoking a blunt. when he come walking into the parking lot. So by the time we got a car, he made it home. So the next morning is Saturday. This is the day when like all of the people finally decided to show up. Like a lot of us, we wanted to get there Thursday. Most people got there Friday. And then there was this contingent that just had day passes or 2-day passes, and they all poured in like the fucking plague of locusts.
I was very hungover that morning. I remember waking and thinking, fuck my life, fuck Hell House. The horror boys fucked me up. And then it was just Hell House, but it seemed like there was 3 of them. That's how fucked up I was the night before.
Shout out to Hell House for being cool as fuck. I kicked it with him a few different times. He was really cool.
I forgot to mention that. Those guys are legit. When I touched down on Thursday, Friday morning, Rockstar breakfast. I'm talking the fucking big ass mixed drinks, 10 o'clock in the morning. It was me, Gibby, and Hell House, and Jeremy, and Grady, and Laura Core there. Fucking Rockstar breakfast. So kudos to those guys. And then Friday night, Hellas fucked me out of my brain. Like Irish whiskey, Canadian whiskey, JMOs.
You mentioned food, and I have to say this: the surrounding restaurants can all eat all points of my dick. Oh my God. I have never seen a ghost town of a fucking place. Every restaurant was either closed on the inside or closed all together. 4 different places close to the hotel were not serving food at all. And I can't imagine how much money you just missed out on, you dummies.
What did you guys get for breakfast? Because let me tell you what I had for breakfast.
Was it American? Very American?
It was American, and it was delicious. I was hungover as all fuck.
Bacon.
And Luke the Goon and Fritz the Cat decided we're going to go get sushi for breakfast.
And he thinks that's a good idea to kind of calm the stomach. So raw fish.
Nah,
no.
that math don't work.
No,
I got
so he got something called the shrimp bomb.
Yeah,
and it worked like a shrimp bomb too.
Yeah.
Oh,
at one point,
you get out of the way, please. I gotta go run to the bathroom, please.
Yeah.
You just made
I
a
don't
poor
feel
life
good.
decision.
You're polite even when you're about to puke? How is that possible?
It was not puking. It was not puking that needed to be done.
Hold on. Real quick. Take a poll here. What's worse? Puking or shitting yourself?
What's worse? Your hero that you've grown up with musically sitting next to you, and you have to lean over and be like, Fritz, you need to move the fuck out of the way. And they saw the urgency. They knew what was going on. I was like, speed.
You don't ask questions.
Walking.
You just move.
Just think how worse this story would have been if you actually would have shit yourself.
True.
Yeah. No, I just come out like rocking, like no pants, just like rock star stuff. Be like, what's up? This is the new thing.
So, if you want to know what we ate that morning, I'm pretty sure it was microwave burritos because we went grocery shopping because I was not going to depend on DoorDash and restaurants all weekend.
Yeah, I just kind of went with the flow. Maybe ate like once a day.
Twice, I think I made sure I ate at least twice.
Yeah, if drinking counts as eating, I drank. I mean, I ate a lot that night.
It doesn't.
It does not.
So,
but make sure you drink your water, though.
Yes, always drink your water.
Hydrate.
Always hydrate, bitches.
Hydrate and wash your hands. Just do that.
The fact that you have to add that last part is just really sad.
It is.
But anyway, so I have to share this story because I was given express permission by the man himself to share this story. So I'm in line waiting to I think it was waiting to meet Zool, might have been waiting to meet ROC, I can't remember. And this woman glances at me and I am wearing my fresh ass Mortal Kombat LLE shirt, which has all members of the team as, Mortal Kombat characters. And this broad turns around, and as soon as she looks at my shirt, her face immediately becomes stank bitch face. So we will forever refer to her as stank bitch because I don't know her name. She never gave me her name, just her fucking attitude. So She looks at me. She looks at the shirt. She looks back up at me, and she goes, "My faggot ass ex drew that." And I said, "Huh? What do you mean?" "Yeah, I used to date Mr. Eight Legs, and he drew that." And have you ever been in a situation where, in a conversation where you had no intention of being in this conversation, but you've been violently pulled in? This is where your boy was. So I probably could have, done my usual thing of, just being the absolute biggest asshole I could until she stopped talking to me. But I didn't even want to do that. I just wanted this stank bitch to leave me alone. She then proceeds to tell me her whole fucking story of how she did this and that, and how maybe she's the one who should be famous and not him. And like, if I had a superpower to teleport at that moment, I would have fucking vanished like a fart in the wind. I don't know how any other way to describe this other than conversational rape. This was against my will, and I couldn't escape because I wanted to be in this fucking line.
What happened? Did the Canadian fucking politeness rub off on you too much? Like, I would just expect you to turn around, just be like, "Oh shit, have a nice day."
I did. I finally gave her the message by showing her my back. I didn't even.
Yeah.
I literally stopped engaging in all forms, and she was still trying to engage with me.
Listen, I got an album out today. I'm learning all about shit talkers. The hate is real. Bring it on.
It's like this. You don't have to argue with them, but sometimes it's fun.
I don't even argue with them, man. There's no need to argue with them. Just soak in the fact that people dislike you. Just go in the hot tub. Oh, it's good. It's
So
good bath.
After all of that bullshit, I got another picture with Bill Moseley, but this time in his full Otis Firefly gear, or Otis Driftwood. And he remembered Casey from last year because of her horns, which made her just fucking ecstatic.
Nice.
Shout out to all the Zooligans who passed me a blunt this weekend. Y'all are the best. Shout out to anybody who passed me a blunt this weekend. Y'all are the best.
Yeah, hell yeah. Moose. I don't know how many people smoked me up, how many good conversations I had. I was at all the parking lot parties. We were taking
and that's the thing. The hotel, once again, the hotel really did not know what they signed up for, because it's a legal fucking area. And they were like, "We don't want them smoking weed in front of the main door." Okay, cool. We'll move to the side door then.
Yeah. The party kept moving. I didn't question it.
No, we really did. And I got to point this out. Some asshole thought it'd be a great idea to hit his pen or light a joint in the fucking elevator. From me to you, fuck you for the 4 times I had to climb up 5 flights of stairs.
Oh fuck yeah, man! That Attack of the Ninjas though.
Hold on, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. So, again, the amount of merch that was being moved inside this con was ridiculous. The Haunted Highons Green Book edition, one of the hologram variant covers went for $500 in the fucking lobby. So
wow.
if you're trying to hustle your merchandise, this is a place to be.
Dirk, up the prices. Up that shit.
Don't tell him that. I'm trying to buy them. What's wrong?
You know what though? Hustle. I love Dirk. Dirk came up to me and he shook my hand and he was like, I forget what he said exactly, but you know how Dirk is. And I always forget to get a picture because I'm always in a hawk because he's the karaoke king.
Me too. I always forget to get a picture.
I don't get starstruck with nobody. But Dirk sometimes it's like there's a fangirl behind him and like the wind's hitting his hair and shit. He doesn't even have long hair, but in that moment, he does.
Right? It just feathers back and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. That Limp Bizkit set was hard, or the Horde in the Paint.
It really was, and unexpected. Like I knew he was going to bring something. It's funny that it was a choice between that and Tom Jones. Thank God he didn't bust out. It's not unusual.
Hey, I think he could have pulled it off. I think
Carlton dancing and everything. So yeah, he's right. So after Monoxide's free throw shoot, which I skipped because it was hot as fuck. I'll admit it. Did not go to that. It was miserable outside.
Yeah, they said it actually ran extra short because there's like, let's move, get this thing
Yeah.
over with.
I will say this though. I did sit outside for Mick Foley's seminar, and I got to share this before we go any further. I got the man to do a Dusty Rhodes impersonation, and I just want to share what he said. So he was talking about how he can do certain wrestler impersonations, and I held up my hand. I said, "You can also do a great Dusty." He said, "Yes, I can." And he described the story. He said, he was talking to Mr. Rhodes about a match he was going to have with the icon Sting before he was an icon. And the spot was that he was going to go through a wooden crate. And he said, "Yeah, Dusty, I'm pretty sure I can go through on the first try." And Mick said that Dusty responded with "I don't believe that you can." And then he said, No, it's cool, it'll work. I'll go through it right on the first try. To which Dusty said, "I'd like to reiterate, I don't believe that you can, but I am interested to see you try." So I'm sorry, I don't care. I had to share that. That was one of the bucket list moments of my life.
You know what's crazy? It is me and Fritz. We make some fucking crazy shit all day, and then what we do at night for inspiration is we throw on like old 70s wrestling shit, old fucking like 50s wrestling shit, like black and white shit. That shit. Best believe there's gonna be some wrestling references in this new shit.
Oh, there always already was some shit we watched last night suddenly made it into your song today. So.
Hell yeah, dude.
Right? I mean, you said it best. You're the Montreal Screw in 02.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Anyway, so we finally get to the big fucking event of this weekend. Attack of the Ninjas. The entire M&E roster in one fucking place. Holy shit.
In front of a concert-starved crowd.
A concert-starved crowd. We haven't seen these motherfuckers since last Astro.
Yeah.
Except for the
standouts.
Except for the live vids.
And like even the fucking from start to finish, it was pretty fucking crazy.
Well, let's just start it.
Like 13 people.
Yeah, so
right?
let's just start it. The first people to start were super famous. I am 100% bummed I missed their set. We didn't make it there in time because
I saw it. It was dope as fuck. I was laughing. I was crying.
They are
laughing.
Fucking awesome. I love their gimmick of how much they genuinely don't like each other.
Yeah.
It's not a gimmick. That's just who they are.
That's just who they are. So this is the thing that we found out about the Blind Pig. For 200 people, pretty good. You're working. 400 people?
Not so much.
No, sir. This is a very
bad
idea.
700 people. That was 700.
There was so many fucking humans in this place. So many people. The next set was the homie Red, the rapper Red. This motherfucker, if you have never seen him live, this kid has energy. He fucking goes.
Yeah,
and
he goes.
It's not your average horrorcore. It's a nice breath of fresh air because it's just really, really fucking good hip hop.
And he'll smile at the girl.
That you can like play when you're like out of fire camping too, you know, like and smoking weed and shit. I really enjoy it,
bro. That last jam he played, that's a fucking banger. That could be mainstream shit. You know that she was in her knee highs, I was in my Levi's.
Yeah, dude, I was singing along. That shit was dope.
It's got just the right amount of fucking repeatable hook.
Yeah.
Who was after Red? I don't remember who was after Red.
Oh,
it was
Gibby. Pretty fucked up this night.
It was Gibby.
Hell yeah.
It was Gibby. Yeah. Holy shit! I already knew this kid had bars, but to see it live, just grabbed the fucking stage and took it. And this was his big coming out party for M&E, and knocked it out of the fucking park. Shout out to Gibby Stites.
Oh, we missed Insane E, who had a 6 set as well.
We did. Yeah, if you don't know who Insane E is, you're probably wearing a shirt that has something he drew on it.
Yeah. Sick fucking musician, sick artist, fucking dope dude, dope merch. Yeah,
yep.
Fuck yeah.
Yep. I met him at, I do believe it was New Year's Evil a few years ago. He's a really cool dude. after Insane E, which I think actually we got in the door when he was playing. That was when we got there. The merch booth, both sides of it, the specific LLE merch booth, the Twisted merch booth, everybody had so much badass shit. If you didn't cop something new, then you were broke, and if you were broke, why were you there?
There was
Yeah.
a lot of merch.
A lot of masks. Oh, so many fucking masks.
Fucking, I seen a shit ton of masks that night. That was definitely a mask night.
Oh yeah, there was everybody was wearing their face, but I mean, of course they were. One of the next things that stuck out in my mind was Lex the Hexmaster set. Lex always brings the fire, but he surprised everybody by bringing out one of our friends, the lovely and talented Miss HB, the fucking Grizzly. And if you don't know about HB, get hip. This chick,
Yeah, that was the sick
fucking
set.
stings.
Fucking, yeah, man, that was crazy ass set. And she came from the Gathering.
The Gathering. Yep.
Yeah.
So that proves that you can do both, and who gives a fuck what anyone says.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Astro.
I can't front. I wanted to go to the parking lot party. I had some homies that were playing that.
Yeah, I had friends there too, man.
Parking lot party's always lit. But anyway, I digress. Yeah. This was something that happened. I think it was during the Horror set. And I want to point this out because this is a good friend of ours. This guy fucking overheated and passed out in the crowd.
Yeah.
And the owner of the building, and Joe fucking Christie. You don't know Joe Christie? In the pit fucking photography. Knuckle up, bitch. Anyway, so they bring this guy out and they lay him up against the wall because he's obviously in a bad way. They're getting him water. They're making sure he's breathing. They're checking on him the whole time. I said it there. I'm going to say it again. Joe Christie's a fucking hero. That was so cool.
Yeah, hell yeah. Everybody take care of our people. Like help a motherfucker up when you see him go down.
Right? That's what we do. We may talk a lot of shit, but if somebody goes down, you better reach a fucking hand out.
I'll say this though. That old horror set when fucking Hellos jumped into the fucking pit there. It's crazy ass. Oh my god, that was fucking sick as all fuck, man.
It's fucking ludicrous. At one point, Dustin told us all that it was 108 degrees in the building. I believe him. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
So
yeah, man.
The next thing that sticks out in my mind was a la Zululu, the AX motherfucking E. And this is something I actually, it was so hot, I couldn't even get in the mosh pit. And everybody knows me, that's where I live. I could not do it. I was rolling so fucking hard that if I would have been overheated, I would have dropped fucking dead. So I enjoyed the show from the side balcony area, and it was just as fucking fresh.
Yeah, you were right beside me. I wanted to be a part of the crowd for that one, so I didn't go side stage. I actually went in with Fats or Jew, I mean, and
whatever.
Fucking,
it's all day, babe.
Fucking, but yeah, no, that show was like nothing but energy. Fucking sick ass.
Just right now, I'm gonna say this. I believe that Zool puts on one of the best live sets in the underground right now. I've never seen a bad performance. I actually told Joey Black that to his face, to which he replied, "Don't worry, they're coming."
Good. I hope he keeps his word. I wouldn't want him to be a liar.
Yeah.
So we finally get to the East Side Ninjas. This is what is Dark Lotus now. This is what's left of it. ABK, Blaze Your Dead Homie, and Twisted. And they brought the fucking heat.
Yeah, they brought the heat. They brought the thunder. They brought the tears. I looked around. I seen grown men crying.
I was one of those grown men, and I have no problem admitting it.
Can't confirm.
Damn. It's been a long time since I've screamed Lotus for 5 minutes.
Yeah, man. It was trippy. And that bitch was packed. Let me tell you, all the people that had been like coming just to check out or whatever, they were mixed in there. It was our people. It was con goers. It was just packed the fucking like person to person. And everybody was just like in awe.
now I would like to talk about the expensive camera, since we're finally here. So my friend Yeti is standing in the front where he stands, like always, snapping pictures. And Jamie knows it's hot. We know it's fucking hot. And he starts dumping water on everyone. Paul, you want to take it from there?
I mean, come on, guys. I have a camera. He's splashing water. It was bad. I saw it coming, thankfully, because he emptied like a half a bottle, and then he went and get another one. I was like, uh-oh. So I just sort of tucked it away, and thankfully it was in time, and it didn't completely destroy my camera. Instead, it just splashed all over the back of my neck. So all in all, not bad, really.
And from my perspective, I was at back bed, and it was like Madrox was like, "Oh shit! I hope
that's waterproof."
Yeah, water.
Yeah. Oh shit! I hope that was waterproof.
Yeah.
I heard the line, and I was like, "I bet that was someone's phone." I got to find out 20, 30 minutes later, nope, it was my homie's camera.
And by the way, it is not waterproof at all.
In the slightest.
But it's okay, though.
Because a Yeti can just block it because I'm gigantic.
So after an amazing evening at the Blind Pig, the last evening we had there, shout out to them for having just a dope-ass fucking venue. I would like to go back there someday, but not with 800 people.
Yeah. I'd like to go back there again with 800 people, but I'm sick for punishment.
Yeah, that is definitely a glutton for punishment.
So I mean, maybe in December.
When we arrived back, that is when Parking Loticon was at full fucking tilt. We were getting so rowdy that security came out and was like, "You guys got to move further down the parking lot. Guests can't sleep." But we're juggalos, so fuck your sleep. We got louder. We moved further, but we actually got louder.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Okay. Listen, we got to wrap it up. We got somewhere to get to.
You guys can go. We'll keep talking.
Yeah, but can I get my little, let me get my fucking thing in.
Yeah, get your spiel.
Yeah.
Do your thing, pal.
Deparation is out now. It's everywhere. People sharing it all over the place. Produced by that motherfucker, Fritz the cat. We gotta head out. We got a fucking barbecue joint we gotta get to. I'm sorry, guys.
Enjoy your barbecue.
Hey, thanks for stopping. Thanks for hanging out today. You guys have fun at the barbecue. Eat some
We've been
extra.
recording down in Fritz's place. That shit'll be out. I'm from the Moose Knuckle. I'm down in Detroit. We're out of here. We gotta go get barbecue. All right.
See you guys.
Peace.
All right.
So, thank you once again to Noize 13 and Fritz the Cat for joining us. Go enjoy your barbecue, boys. No worries. We love y'all. So, where was I at anyway before I was so rudely fucking interrupted? At Parking Loticon, I got for the second time. There was another after party after the party, and I'm not even going to tell you all the freshness that took place.
Here's how this is going to go down. We started. We moved across the parking lot, and then we went to a magical place, and there were people there, and it was awesome. And you just had to be there, and that's all. You really had to be there, and if you weren't, I'm sorry. You wouldn't believe us if we told you anyway. Maybe you would, and we wouldn't care.
Got to kick it with the three-legged man, the long hair, and the giant baby.
And it was a pretty great night. Wherever you ended up, I'm sure everybody had a great night, because after attack, there was just
the energy was just through the fucking roof. We all needed that show so bad.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to whatever comes next, I guess.
Camp Zool.
That I won't be at, unfortunately, due to work scheduling. But
it is what it is.
Before that, we had Sunday. Now, Sunday, I think for a lot of people, myself included, was really
oh my god!
I woke up put at the last second.
I woke up feeling like The Walking Dead. Like
yes.
Everything hurt. It hurt to exist at that particular moment. But we were smart. We started cleaning the night before.
Yes. So we lugged all of our stuff out, and then you pick up the last couple things. If there's those last minute purchases that you just weren't quite sure about because you wanted to see how the money went, get the last couple photo shoots in there, and all of that fun stuff. Now, there were a couple things that I know you did have a photo op for that day scheduled.
I finally got my photo op with Cactus fucking Jack. And before that, I went to Mix Line and it was short this time. So I also got my autograph.
And you didn't make a fool of yourself again.
And I did, and I apologize for making a fool of myself to begin with.
Well, at least you apologize.
So he was so cool. And I told him that he had to sign it Jew bag. And he looked at me and he was like, he seemed a little confused. I was like, you did a cameo for my wrestling page. Shout out Walmart, we love wrestling. You wouldn't call my name. You said something else. He said, oh shit, what did I call you? And I said, you called me JoJo bag. So you have to sign this as Jew bag. And he did. I told Mick Foley what to do, and he did it. I just want to put that out there.
It's just because Mick loves his fans, and he
really does.
Great guy.
Such a great, like, one of the things about wrestlers is most of them are kind of pieces of shit. Not Mick Foley. He is the nicest man ever. Shortly after getting my autograph from Mick, I watched another wrestler by the name of Darby Allin punt kick a man in the balls as hard as he could.
Yes, I have seen the video.
It's fucking ridiculous. And then Sammy Guevara, another wrestler, kicked him even harder. This dude did not flinch in any way. I was so blown away.
I don't understand people.
After the Mick Foley photo shoot and after actually meeting Mick and the Darby Allin nut kick, Paul and myself and my lovely lady Casey, we went to the Twisted seminar, where the boys dropped some fucking truth bombs and some knowledge on us. They informed us they will be working with Rob Zombie's producer very soon. Think about that one. They informed us that they have already almost 2 full albums ready to drop whenever they want. And they gave us something I was not expecting. There was a lot of staleness and a lot of shit in the air because people didn't know what they were going to tell us. And there was some speculation of some things that a lot of people weren't really happy about. But then Monoxide let us know that 2023, we could possibly be looking at the first ever outdoor Twisted festival.
Well, he called it a family reunion.
They called it a family reunion, which I like the fucking name of.
I like the kind of the connotation myself.
First and foremost, all of you haters who say that Twisted can't have a festival, why can't they have a festival? Just because ICP had a Juggalo festival means Twisted can't have their festival? And I hear you. You're saying, but they did it first. But here's the thing. LSP has their own big thing. Team She does their own thing. Everybody does what they want to do, regardless of what Psychopathic did or has done. If you're worried about copying what someone's done, then stop doing anything because nothing's original at this point. Just want to put that one out there.
Yep. So, I mean, like I said, I like sort of, who knows, maybe if there's any meaning behind the name. I like the idea. I think it's, if that's what, I mean.
Well, hold on, though. You just put that, the meaning of the name. What if that isn't kind of a challenge?
I mean.
Balls in your court, guys.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I see it. Like, maybe it isn't. Maybe there is no piece. Maybe the olive branch is not really there.
Well,
I feel like
with the big announcement out of the gathering that we all got, yes, that Violent J sick as fuck, like deathbed dying sick as fuck. I'm still trying to take that all in because man, what a bit of news. But if you're really in that condition, bro, then maybe it's time to mend old fences. You got to go back to fucking working with each other every day. But why not give us what we really as fans want?
At least for 3 days.
At least for 3 days. You're going to make a shit ton of money.
I mean, that's, whether it is or it isn't, that's all going to be speculation, and it will be speculated on heavily on the internet for the next year.
We have a couple years till this point. A year and a half.
Yeah. So, I mean, but I'm not really sure where I was going to go with that, but I guess the main thing is if it is indeed that, hopefully it didn't turn into an NWA situation where somebody had to die first. I guess is what I'm trying to get at.
Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great if they could hash shit out before someone's dead?
Yeah. I mean,
You
that's kind of the only thing that I can hope for is just like, it doesn't have to be every day working together, but like just try to make a peace between each other before somebody's gone, because it's too late then.
So after the Twisted seminar was done, I linked up with all of the Zooligans that were there that evening, because a post went out the night before saying, Zooligans, be at the front gate with your favorite mask, which is what we did. There was probably about 50 or 60 of us. We definitely were heavy at this con. Lee Carver said that we were the plague of Astro. I like that. So after the photo shoot, everybody got their faces on. We all did our little thing. Everybody said their goodbyes. Everybody said their final goodbyes. And we wrapped up one of the dopest fucking weekends I've ever had.
By taking a gigantically long trip home.
Such a long car ride.
Yay, car rides.
Yay, car rides. So I just want to say, shout out to the entire M&E staff, from Twisted to Dustin to Mike to Beaver at the merch booth. All you motherfuckers, we love what you do for us. And if you continue to do it, we will always fucking be there.
Absolutely. So thanks so much for having us out. Thanks to all of you guys for listening to us ramble about our fucking amazing weekend. Let us know about your stories.
Yeah, put it in the comments. Tell us what your favorite part of Astro was, if you want to.
Yeah, we want to know, what kind of awesome things did you experience? Who did you meet?
And to any of the new fans or followers we might have gained this weekend, from the bottom of my black heart, thank you.
All right, well, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Ohio, Northern Ohio specifically, fix your fucking roads. Peace.